and welcome to another week of recent sales at Cosmic Toys. It's Tuesday morning, which means I've got the weekend sales to show you. Now, this week there hasn't been a single sale on Vinted. There hasn't been a single sale on eBay, although I've not really been putting anything on there, so whose fault's that? This guy. But I have been busy with the website and some sales have happened on there, so we've got off to a really good start this week. Hopefully we're out of the slump. It's going to be all downhill from here, isn't it? Oh well, I'm going to get started with the smallest of the weekend sales, which is quite literally one of the smallest items in the shop. It's a mini of the Flash from the Snyderverse, really. It's down as a Batman miniatures game, DC multiverse movie thing. But it is even labelled up as Ezra Miller on the packaging, and that's all the limelight that we are going to give to that pervert, isn't it? Great little miniature though, and it comes in a grey resin. A couple of weeks ago when I sold the Legion of Doom, I said plastic, didn't I? Grey plastic. It's not plastic, it's resin. These are resin models of these. Very high detail, really, really good. So yeah, that was the first item that I want to show you. Next up is a Marvel Legends figure, and it's one from just a couple of weeks ago when I had them all laid out on the table over there and let you have a look at them. It's Kang. Marvel's Kang. It's from the Joe Fixit wave. So the builder figure in that wave was the Joe Fixit hull. Now he does come with 2 pairs of hands and his gun as well. Pretty cool detailed little figure is that one. Yeah. Now, I've started by going from lowest value up to high, so I'm going to continue that trend. The next figure is a DC Multiverse Anti-Monitor figure. I think this is a pretty cool figure. I do like this one. Say what you want about McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse figures. They're not the best paint jobs, they're not the best quality, but you know what? They are bang for your buck, the best value on the market, in my opinion. You get a semi-decent articulated figure. You know, there's enough articulation in it. He's doing quite a wide and varied range of figures, and look at the size of that. Well, this is sold for about the price that a Marvel Legend normally sells for. You know, it's only a couple of quid more, and I think that is far better value for money. It just looks awesome as well. Now the next spot is joined, so I've just had to flip a coin and decide which one to show you first. Both these items were £80. We've got a Lord of the Rings Mordor or Lieutenant. Obviously, some people may call this vintage, some people may not. It is 2005, so it's technically 20 years old this year. So it technically fits in that vintage category. A lot of people like to think vintage is older than that though. But yes, it's in lovely condition, mint condition. This was actually traded in by a viewer. So maybe that viewer, if you're there, hello sir, you'll be pleased to see that this is finally winging its way to its forever home. And then the next item that is the same price as that was this Rambo figure from First Blood. It's by Higher Toys. It's a 1/12 scale figure. You get your figure, you get him clothed. Well, obviously it's not going to come naked, is it? But no, it actually comes with fabric clothes, like a Hot Toy, but a lot smaller. It's very, very similar to those Mezco 1/12 collective figures. Got loads of hands, got loads of accessories. That's why it comes in such a big box, and it is a phenomenal looking figure. Now this one here is still sealed, but I do have one on the shelf that I opened up for a customer to have a look at, so I will let you take a look at that one. And the next item is a Warhammer item. Warhammer 40k. They've changed the packaging. The one that used to be on the front of the packaging is the one that's now on the back of the packaging, which is Knight Perceptor Canis Rex, I believe his name is. Does it even say? Yeah, it doesn't even say. I'm fairly sure it's Canis Rex. And it's one of the Grey Knights models, but obviously it can be done up as all those different kinds. But they're now going by the name of Knight Questoris. At the moment, Games Workshop seem to be promoting these lovely blue ones. Next item is one that only came in a week ago, I think, and I'm fairly sure you will have seen it in last week's live stream if you watched that. It's a new customer, so thank you out there if you happen to be watching, and rang me up to make sure that this is a genuine store and not a scam company, because he was surprised how cheap it is. I thought it was expensive, but there we go. It's the NECA Half-Life 2 Dr. Gordon Freeman. Yeah, I thought it was quite expensive at £120, But he swears blind that that is far too cheap. So, has he got a bargain? Have I robbed myself? I'll never know. And the last item of the weekend, I have saved the most expensive till last, but you'll probably be quite disappointed because it's not much to look at. It's just a bog standard Godzilla figure. It's a Bandai one. It's the 1974 Godzilla. Obviously, this isn't from 1974. It's got one of the most charming face sculpts you'll ever see on a Godzilla figure. And this particular one is actually from 2003. Strangely enough, it has been reissued recently, so I did think maybe it needed to be reduced, but obviously people would still rather have an original version of this mould, which is great. And I'm not even going to tell you how much this sold for, because you wouldn't believe me anyway, but it was more expensive than any of these items here. So that's all the stuff that I've got to pack up this morning. I better get on with that, haven't I? Like I say, after such a decent start to the week, it is going to be all downhill from here, isn't it? Well, it's still Tuesday. I'd hardly packed those. In fact, I hadn't even packed those parcels yet. And there were 2 more orders come through, so I thought I'd better show you those, because I want to get them out of the door and on the way to the customers, rather than wait until tomorrow to do it. So, first up, or is it 9th up, or however many it is, it was this Marvel Legends box set. You get the Ironmonger and the contents of the Ironmonger, Obadiah Stane, from the first Iron Man film. And then someone bought a set of 4 comics. Jurassic Park comics. These are original ones from back when the films came out. This one's called Raptor Attack, and it's a set of 4. Did I say it was a set of 4? It's a set of 4. Right, I'd better get those packed. And I trust that'll be the end of Tuesday. Here comes Wednesday. And Wednesday's rolled round, and there's only one thing to show you that sold on the website last night. I said it was going to be all downhill from here, didn't I? It's a DC Universe Classics action figure. It's from the Sinestro Corps. He's called Low. And he's like a worm-headed dude. That's it. Fingers crossed there'll be something else to show you tomorrow. Okay guys, so Thursday has arrived and there's 3 sales to show you from overnight. 2 from the website and 1 from eBay. So the first one on the website is this Tortured Souls action figure by McFarlane Toys. Back when they used to do these hyper-detailed, grotesque and gruesome statue-like action figures. Yes, they have a little bit of articulation, but if you move it out of line, it looks like poop. This one is called Zane. The second website sale is a pair of Super 7 reaction figures. We've got an Alien 3 Runner, or the Alien Runner. It's the dog alien in a bronzy copper colour. And we've got a Toho collection Mechagodzilla 1975. Lovely silver robotic Godzilla. And on eBay, I sold a 1/18 scale Brum Brum. It's Eleanor. It's the 1967 Shelby GT 500E, known as Eleanor, from Gone in 60 Seconds. And these are actually made by Shelby Collectibles. Gorgeous novel. That's Thursday down. Let's move on to Friday. Well, it's Friday, last packing day of the week, and there's only one item to show you. I did say at the beginning of the week, didn't I, after such a good Tuesday, it was all going to be downhill. And it has been, but it's still not been bad. So, the final item of the week is this set of comics. It's 52. This is from after one of the many crises that DC had. They decided to do an entire year without Batman, without Superman, and without Wonder Woman, and they would release a weekly kind of Justice League comic which covered what was going on in the world without the three bigs. And this is it. It's all 52 issues, which does include the first appearance of Batwoman, and there's also a, I think it's 4-issue spin-off thrown in for free, which was World War III. That's it, from the pages of 52, World War III. But yeah, pretty good. You've got Batman's cowl and cape, you've got Wonder Woman's lasso there, and lasso rather, and Superman's cape there, and that's Wonder Woman's sword as well, isn't it? Going through there. Apparently it's mourning the deaths of. Obviously they're not dead because they came back. And then on the back, there's. I know what it is, but I always look at that and I think it's a homage to Tom Baker's Doctor Who. Oh, this weighs a ton. 56 comics, isn't it? Sorry, I am not going to open it up to show you all of the covers. You'll have to make do with just the first and the last. You see what I mean about Tom Baker's Doctor though? Because that looks like a scarf, doesn't it? Okay, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Hey everyone, so Gareth and I have been having a little chat about these videos. You see, these recent sales videos are not really where we wanted to be going with the channel, and so it's with great sadness we've decided to bring these ones to an end now. They may return again at some point, and you never know, we may actually return to the original pack and chats. But for now, we're going to be taking a break from these indefinitely, and we're going to be looking at doing something else instead. Thank you for your support up until now, and we do appreciate that you spend a bit of time and give it to us when you watch these videos. We want to be able to create something a little bit more fun for you moving forward. Right, with that said, I'm going to get off now. It's time for me to go. Remember, stand well back, because I'm about to blast off. Bye!